Hello to all you geeks and degenerates out there, and welcome back to our video. Today, my two friends, Edwin and Enzo, y'all joining me for this one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm actually kind of excited for this because it is one of my favorite superhero movies. Not so serious, but a little, a little funny from here to there, but a little bit of romance as well.
Yeah.
And today we're talking about Deadpool, the Merc with a Mouth. So, back in 2016 when this one, 16, yeah? Not
Yeah.
15.
16.
Yeah, yeah. When this one came out, what were you guys' thoughts on like the whole hype? Since we've been waiting for this for like 3 years, right?
Well, 2009 to 2016, that's a long wait.
No. I was like, remember when they came out with like that horrible CG rendered of the highway scene?
oh,
the.
the fucking the screen test.
Yeah, the screen
Hmm.
test.
That was like, when was that? Like 2012ish?
2012 or 2013?
Somewhere there.
Yeah,
Yeah, somewhere around that time.
yeah,
Accidentally leaked screen test.
yeah. Was that done by Ryan Reynolds? I don't remember.
Most of the evidence
knows?
suggests.
Alright. But like, but yeah, what were your thoughts on it? Like, were you guys excited for it, or did you think like, oh, this is not gonna happen? It's one of those movies where like, oh, they gave us a trailer, but it never came to be.
Oh, wow. The latter was my fear, and I was like, maybe that's reality that we'll never get this. Because why would Fox do a movie about a failed superhero again? Since they already did in Origins, and they're like, I guess people don't like him.
Yeah, yeah,
But there were such
How about
protests
you?
otherwise. Sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was one of those people who like desperately wanted to happen, but I was pretty sure it was never gonna happen because it's Fox,
Hmm.
and I like there was all that like legal hubbub around it, right? So
Yeah.
it was just like I saw the screen test. It was like, I really want this. Ryan Reynolds would be perfect for this, and it would be way better than the shit show we got in X-Men Origins. uh, well, to be fair, that's a very low bar, but oh god. But like, I wanted it, you wanted it, everybody wanted it, right? But I wasn't holding my breath for it, right? So
Hmm.
when it officially got announced that they were making it, it was kind of just like, damn,
No,
making a smart decision for once, Fox. Damn.
Damn.
good on you. But yeah, same for me. I was like, this kind of feels like a movie. Like, yeah, everybody's excited for it. But that was the same time I started going to cons, like around 2013, and I bought myself a Deadpool jacket for my sister to give to her boyfriend. And I wore that thing around, and I was like, "Hi, I'm playing as Deadpool," and people were like, "Spider-Man!" I was like, "Oh no,
Come on, Spider-Man.
Come
Come on,
on,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man.
good old Spider-Man."
Do a flip.
But yeah, so I was like, "Shit." Even like the adults who were like, they're looking at through comments like, "Shit, Spider-Man." No? I'm like, "Fuck, is the Deadpool movie gonna happen?" Because I felt like, oh shit, it's not popular enough.
Well, maybe your cosplay was just shit, bro.
It was just a hoodie.
Yeah,
Give me
so,
a break.
yeah, so I don't know what to tell you, man. Like,
I mean, people see red with those white eyes, they're like, oh, Spidey. Minus the blue. Why is he missing the blue, though?
Why is Miles Morales missing the blue? Anyway, we start off with the movie pretty much throwing us in already into the deep end. Like, this movie already expected us who this like Merc with a Mouth is gonna be. This trash talking, jokey joke, fucking mutant. I would say mutant. The only thing he has actually is just the regenerating powers and cancer.
I mean, he has
Well,
enough
all
cancer by the time we meet him.
He also looks like a sharp pig. So it's a win-win on his case. His suit looks cool.
he looks like a testicle.
Ah, yeah. The shriveled up testicle. 70-year-old shriveled up testicle.
Oh yeah, that's just like been in the water for like 5 minutes too long.
Yeah, but that's what a Sharpei looks like.
Yeah.
Sorry to all the Sharpeis watching this video, or anyone who owns one. But yeah, what were your thoughts on the first scene of him just pretty much decimating this entire fucking unit? Oh, well, we also met Batwood. But yeah, what were your thoughts?
I was like, yeah, we're in a Deadpool movie. This is what I expect from Deadpool, and
Hmm.
for me, this entire thing kind of exceeded expectations, and it's surprising how well this did, considering the fact that this was made for 58 million only.
Oh yeah, it was such a low budget.
Yeah,
That's
Forgot
true.
about that.
Like, yeah, this movie was made on a very modest budget.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, if I were to nitpick, I'm not gonna deduct any points from this, but like, yeah, I would say the CGI from here to there was like a little bit off. But
Mm.
other than that, they did an amazing fucking job.
I actually thought it was mostly solid. Like, if anything, like it wasn't like perfect, but it was consistent.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was consistent.
Which
I would
is,
say
like,
more in
which is, like, the
Colossus.
important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, which is like the important thing. Like, I don't care if it doesn't look like the most realistic thing ever, as long as it looks consistent. Because when it's not consistent and like some of it's good, some of it's bad, that just like takes me out of it. Like, I don't know like if this applies to anyone else, but like it probably does. But, you know, it's just like if it all looks the same, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. And I do love how this movie was fucking like, I don't know, how the format of this movie was. It's like, give us the future scene, give us the backstory, and the mid scene of before this fight scene, and then go back to the fight scene. And I was like, what?
Yeah,
And
that's
it,
what I like about this movie, that it consists of two timelines, the past and the present.
yeah, yeah. And I'm like, they go way back, like before he gets the cancer and before he looks like a Sharpay, and yeah, we get to meet Vanessa, and then we get this one montage that I envy the most. It's just, god damn, that was a lot of sex, and I was watching with my parents. I was like, it's a
You
superhero.
horny motherfucker.
It's a superhero movie, mom. I promise. But I mean, like, it was should have been a given ever, like, from the start. Ever since that dude got splattered on that billboard
Mm.
on the highway.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it's an R13 movie and it's a Deadpool movie. Like, like granted, I didn't have much experience with Deadpool up until like this movie. Like, I knew who he was. I did play the PS3 game a bit, the Nolan North one.
Yeah.
That was fun. So I kind of knew what like Deadpool was about. So like going into it, it was like wasn't really like surprising. Like he's like, ah yes, blood. Ah yes, lots of sex. All right, cool. They're making the most of the R13 rating.
Yeah.
And they specifically cater it to horny 13-year-olds. So that was nice.
They did a good job. They
Yeah.
did a really good job.
Despite this being, a super action-packed, R-rated superhero movie, at the heart of this is a love story between Wade Wilson and Vanessa.
Yeah, I don't know, yeah. As he said, like from the start, there's not a superhero movie. It's a love story.
Mhm.
And hey, it's fitting for this month since Valentine's is coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of which, again, ladies, Enzo is single. He has never been in a committed relationship.
That's true.
He is on the market, so
Hell yeah.
take him, ladies.
Ever had like a very big bear of a man, kind heart, he can protect you too. And
Well,
just letting y'all know, he's single and hasn't been in a committed relationship.
speaking of big men with kind hearts, I also like how they handled Colossus, because for the longest time he was.
Now that's how you segue.
That's a good segue right there, buddy. Character growth.
But yeah, for the longest time he was just a side character. I don't think he was even a character in like most of the X-Men movies until Days of Future Past, but he was murdered in that movie. So there's that.
No,
Well,
what was yeah?
He was in like X-Men 3 for like 5 seconds.
He broke like the secret passage door, like get in, and that was it.
Yeah, that was pretty much it for him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I think like back in the day, CGI like him transforming into Colossus was just too expensive.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, and it was horrible.
what the fuck was that, Enzo?
Yeah. Well, you want to see more women? He's single.
See, ladies, this is a man who can make you laugh.
You ladies, this is what you're missing out. But yeah, I do like his character here. I like it that he's Russian. Like, I don't know why in X-Men he was like this fucking dude
American.
from this dude from Los Angeles who looked like he's from 90210. Like, I don't know what the fuck was they're going with that. I do love this whole Russian look, and he doesn't transform back, right? He's just metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much
Yeah.
about Colossus. And we also get the Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Cool name. Very hard to pronounce at first. Had to practice
I mean,
that one.
it's edgy as hell.
I love it that this studio was like very self-aware of what they were doing. Like, give it a stupid ass
yeah.
name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Sansa?
The fight between Deadpool and Colossus kills me every time. Him just shattering all his bones on the impact.
Your
Is it-
poor wife.
Poor wife! No, I love that. Bang! Dad? It's like, oh yes. I love that Fox were able to like slip in the jokes. It's R-rated, right? Not PG-13. Is it?
Yeah, it's R-rated.
It's
Straight up
R-rated.
R-rated.
Right. Yeah. I
Otherwise,
love
they
it.
wouldn't. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to drop any f bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like
My God.
PG movie get one. They get one.
Yeah. R-rateds get they get a free pass on any, and that's why I was like,
However fucking much they want.
yeah. Oh, wait. If we're gonna do a review on Deadpool 2, and we're gonna watch it, can we watch it together and have a drinking game?
Bet.
Yeah. See? Right. Because I have no separate at the back.
Joke every time they say fuck.
Yeah.
We'll be dead before we reach
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
Yeah. Well, then we get to this beautiful, beautiful scene of Wade blossoming into the anti-superhero that he is, starting from the ground up. And I just gotta say, probably one of my favorite. It is my favorite part in this movie, especially like. I'll save it for you guys. But what was your favorite part in this whole like sequence of him just hunting down this one dude named Francis?
That whole montage is pretty funny. Donde está Francisca? Rick. Why? Him killing the guy in the I don't know what you call it, the Zamboni.
The Zamboni.
Yeah.
The Zamboni.
Tell me where Francis is, or you got fucking die in 5 minutes.
That was.
No.
That was probably my favorite part of the sequence as well.
No, for me.
Either the Zamboni or the one where the one with all the fruit.
No, I love the one where he was like he just hits a girl. And he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Is it sexist to hit you? Is it sexist not to hit you? I'm so confused."
Says it
And he
he's
just
cocking-
cocks his gun. Little spider monkey.
It's like death's coming either way. I'm sorry I hit you, but you're dead. Just tell me where Francis is, and I'll make this less painful. Hopefully.
Yeah. And especially knowing that Francis is like villain name. And I knew, like when I first watched it, I was like, his name sounds very familiar. Like I don't know what it is, but it's very familiar. Until Wade pointed it out. When he was on what was this? He was on the gurney. He was actually named after like what was this?
Dishwasher.
Dishwashing like conditioner. I was like,
Yeah.
Rat?
Yeah, like dish detergent.
also by the way,
Was that
Gino
kind of
Carano
bleach?
was there. Is it bleach?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's some kind of cleaner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was here. Like, oh okay, I forgot. She was here.
You don't like Gino
Not that much.
Not that much.
Though, if I had any like complaints, it would be the villain. Like, it just
Yeah.
feels like a bad guy for bad guy's sakes.
No, I like it that they gave him a weak villain. It's just to give the shits, just.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude got bodied first time meeting Wade Wilson in his full Deadpool suit. I don't know. I kind of like seeing that, and it also helps that we don't need to take this story very seriously.
Yeah.
Like if they made a really good villain, it would just take
Yeah.
away from it.
Yeah. Like I think like Francis was like just right in this
Mhm.
movie. It was like again like the studio was like very self-aware when they made this. They know what it is, and it knows what it is, and so I appreciate that they kept it simple,
Yeah.
and it's like and like the movie said, this isn't a superhero movie. It's a love story, right? So like with superhero movies, you kind of expect the menacing big bad, interesting villain,
Mm.
explosive fight scenes, that kind of shit. And while you do get fight scenes, uh, the villain's just like there to kind of drive the plot forward. And like in most respects, yeah, that would be a negative thing, but I think it works for this movie because it's just like it knows what it is, and um, with the amount of screen time they give to Francis, he doesn't overstay his welcome.
Yeah.
Because if he was there any longer, I felt like I would have just like started rolling my eyes, just like this fucker again.
That's true.
So yeah, like I was fine with him.
Yeah. I will say that I like how they approach this movie as well with knowing that it is kind of hard to make in intense scenes, or like what does the main character have to lose when their power is is to regenerate and they can't die. So I like it that it's not just one dude bodying, I don't know, 20 guys in one scene. I mean, it's fun to watch. But then there's quips, there's jokes. Him getting shot straight in the asshole is very funny as well. Him putting his finger through his arm, that's just fucking funny.
I think that's also one of my favorites, the counting down the bullets.
Now when he gets pissed off, it's like 4, 5, 6.
Bad Deadpool! Good Deadpool.
Damn it. Yeah. I do love that they take liberties here with their R rating. Like, they really had fun with the star rating.
Yeah.
I love that one scene where he just puts the samurai sword into one dude, and then he jumps on top of it just to cut him in half. I was like, oh my god. Again, I was watching it with my parents, and I was like, it's a superhero movie. Mom, trust me, it's a superhero movie.
Though, again, I do like the fact that they also made fun of their budget limitations, because they're like, you forgot the gun bag. He's like, fuck. Shit.
Was that the thing?
Yeah! That's my only reason. I'm like, why did you forget the budget?
Budget.
Budget.
Yeah.
What's the name of the taxi driver again?
Man who?
Yeah, he's probably being prosecuted by the police at that point because he kidnapped his rival.
I mean, there's that. He also parked in the highway too, so he probably get some tickets. But it's all in the name of love, you know. We do crazy things. Yeah, man. I do like Banhoot as well. To wherever he goes, Banhoot has to be there. He's the point A to point B. I don't know why Wei couldn't get a car.
Because he's nice like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have Banhoot.
Exactly.
That's true. Anyway, we're pretty much getting to the end of the fucking movie, and we get to the scene where they pretty much, it's not even an Easter egg. It's pretty much a slap to our face, like, "Hey, Marvel, we kind of want to be in your movie." You know?
Yeah.
And them just showing the fucking aircraft carrier from the Avengers movie. I'm like,
Right, when I saw that, I'm like, that's a fucking helicarrier.
yeah. That shit was so fucking funny, especially when he ran into what's his name, Bob. Bob. Yeah, his friend from TGI Fridays in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deadpool decapitating someone just using his head as a soccer ball. Like, I love this shit so much.
He's also a little bit of a romantic. Well, we saw that from the start, but him writing down Francis with the dead bodies that he gathered, I'm like,
What's
shit.
my name? I'm gonna spell it out for you. And he does exactly that.
I'm gonna spell it out for you, motherfucker. And he fucking does, which I fucking love.
Yeah.
It's great. Like,
Yeah.
it's like Deadpool's petty as fuck.
No, I love it that they play with his pettiness. Like, no superhero
Yeah.
be like, I gotta be better than the villain. No, they're worse than the villain.
Yeah, and like that's the thing too, is like this movie was like made in a time where superhero movies were getting more and more serious, more and more like Hollywood, like cinema shit.
Yeah.
Like it's a big transition from how campy superhero movies used to be. right?
Hmm.
And like how big they are now. So in an industry where every superhero movie was like trying to be so serious, it
Hmm.
uh, refreshing to kind of see a superhero movie that was there just to be like fun.
Yeah, and
Like
like,
it doesn't give a shit about like anything really. Like it's
hmm,
just there to like show blood, show titty, have a good time.
almost titty, almost titty. Gina Carano's titty was
Almost titty.
Mm.
almost titty. But I am actually really excited because they did say that Marvel bought rights to Deadpool, right? Like Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool.
Yeah.
Well, that and Disney owns Fox now, so.
Mm.
Oh
you
yeah, I
have to
forgot
get
about
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, just imagine Spider-Man and Deadpool having this like unspoken sexual tension between them. Not even unspoken. It's pretty much there. It's blatantly in your face.
Ooh, that's a
Like
big
Deadpool
challenge.
the entire time flirting with Tom Holland.
Mm. That'd be an interesting mix.
Holland,
Poland.
Holland.
Holland.
Holland. Kirsten.
Kirsten.
That's where we got this from. Don't you?
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Um,
Nicholas? Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Nicholas. Okay.
Nicholas.
Anyway, I'm sure a big
Yeah.
portion of the budget went to this fight alone. There's
Hmm.
explosions and there's a lot of special effects, especially Megasonic Teenage Warhead. God, it's a hard name to pronounce daily.
Yeah. And yeah, I would say it was a cool fight scene, but it still doesn't top the montage of Where's Francis.
Right.
It does not top it, even though it is a little bit shorter. It does not top it.
4
Yeah.
or 5 moments to be a bleh.
Oh no. Colossus will be that one Russian that does not drink vodka.
Oh man. But yeah.
But yeah, anything
uh,
else you want to mention in this movie before we wrap it up?
I still can't believe we got a fucking Deadpool movie all these years later. I'm like, it feels like a fever dream.
Oh yeah. Oh, especially like, oh yeah, this is before that time. Like, Stanley was here too, which kind of made me sad when I was rewatching. I was like,
Hmm.
damn, and he worked at a strip club. How funny is that? Especially Rob Liefeld, and I love how the like Wade was like, fuck, what's the name of the big dude?
Buck.
Buck Liefeld. And I think Buck was like trying to read Liefeld's hands or something. Yeah.
But yeah, out of all the superhero movies of 2016, I think this is literally the only one where the script was like circled around for like an Academy Award, like not nominated, but like it was in the circle of like maybe this can get nominated.
It should have. Like, all of the movies doesn't have to be serious for them to win a nominee or be nominated.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but also no, because like, and like, I'm saying this as a good thing, right? Like, I'm glad it didn't get nominated, because like, not every movie has to be like, an award winner or like, Oscar worthy or whatever. Like, I think, a lot of people just have this expectation that if a movie is not Oscar worthy, it's kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a good place for the industry to be in. Right?
Oh, okay.
'Cause there's so many things people can make out there, right? And the Oscars, like that's a very small representation of the film industry as a whole, which is fucking gigantic. So, like, to kind of have this movie that's out here and like just saying like, I'm not trying to win any awards or some shit. Like, I'm not trying to change anybody's life. Like, I'm just here to be a good time. Like, I appreciate that. And
Okay.
I think there's very much like a space in the market for movies like that.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of get that.
And
And I would say, like, even the second movie was, it still hit the mark. You know, it wasn't shit or it wasn't better. It's like both of the movies, in my opinion, were like on the same
It was a
mark.
good time.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a good time.
uh,
But yeah, what would you guys rate this movie?
well, I was about to say, I'm sure Fox was happy this came out right after Fan Force, like, thank God.
Right. there's that. There's that fucking shit show. All right.
Yeah. I can't give it lower than 9 or higher than that, so I'll go with a 9.
Oh, 9 out of 10. Solid.
Yeah. I'll give it like the best 8 I could possibly give it.
Yeah,
And,
I'm
I mean that as a compliment, right?
Yeah.
Because again, going back to what I said previously, not everything has to be an award-winning 10 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
It can just be fun. Like it can be an 8 and still be great.
Mhm.
8 is
Yeah.
great, though.
It is great. Now, as for me, I'm gonna give this one a 9. Because, like, God, it's so fucking rewatchable. Like, I know I've seen this probably 14 times because I rewatched it with, like, multiple friend groups.
Mhm.
And, like, holy fucking shit. I watched it again, and I'm like, I'm still not tired of it. And that's what I loved about this movie. And it's a good time. You could sit down with a couple of friends, have beer, make fun of it, or, like, joke around with it. And, yeah, I think it's deserving of a 9. Yeah, from. But anyway, to all you geeks and degenerates out there, did you guys like this movie? Did you not? Comment down below, leave a like, and ring the bell icon. And thank you for watching our podcast on this one. And where can they find you, Ed?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Purity. I am now streaming Final Fantasy XIV regularly on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, we raid and shit. Streaming very regularly now, so you know if you don't got much to do, swing by, say hi, and we can chill, we can vibe.
Yeah, and follow him on Slurp Media as well. He's there quite often when he streams. How about you, Enzo?
Well, they can find me on Instagram and Gandalfos1995, same as Twitter.
Alright. Cool. And you can find me at JomGeom on Instagram. It is my art account. And where can they find us, by the way, on Facebook?
Facebook.com/Geeks and Degenerates. We also have an international Discord community.
Awesome. Anyway, to all you geeks and degenerates, international. I love it. Like, no, he flexes it all the fucking time. I'm like, I get it. This is a Discord group because there's a lot of Discord groups that have like people from other countries.
Let me flex on this.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up, dude. It's a Discord.
There are a lot of people from other countries on other servers here in the Philippines.
Let me
Fuck's sake.
have this. Oh, fine, sure.
Nah, but you could have. It's fine. But yes.
Internationally renowned Discord server. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Anyway, thank you to all you geeks and degenerates out there. Stay safe, get vaccinated, and get your booster for fuck's sake, please.
Please.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao.